There is Romania. All these big queues of people are coming from Ukraine. Poor people are coming crying, kids are crying. It's just awful.
I'm doing pretty good now. It's had a couple of days to recover, and but over there, it's the life for the refugees coming across the border. You can see that they've been through hell, just getting to where they got to at the border and coming over into Romania. When I was there, there was over 500,000 people had come across in the few weeks that this war has gone on. They come across the border, and then they have the Romanian fire department is essentially driving them in vans to the location that they want to go to. Some of them are going to an airport or a train station, or they got to go into the city to spend a few days in a refugee center. So we provided food, we provided beds, mattresses, supplies for hygiene, anything that was needed in separate locations, about 5 of these settlement centers. Whatever they needed, we were getting it and supplying them with it. Temperatures there, one day we were there, it was minus 15. And these people were waiting outside, some of them in lineups across the border. I remember I was in like a tent one day where the people were coming through and registering, and there was a young girl, maybe about 15, 16 years old, and she had a little puppy in her hands, and the two of them were like shivering like this, you know, shaking. They just probably spent like who knows how many hours outside in the cold, waiting to get into the Romanian refugee area. You know, most of the people are just scattered from their house. No men coming across the border that we saw. It's all women with kids and maybe one carry-on luggage for the family.
And the men are back fighting?
Yes. So it was all just women and their kids, and like very little luggage. And in fact, another one was the young boy sitting outside one of these refugee centers, and he was just sitting by himself, and like his eyes were like totally red. And his mom and his sister were inside, and I'm just trying to talk to him with Google Translate. And he was like 10 years old, and he was there with his mom and his sister, and he was just saying that how he was so, you know, scared of what's going to happen, you know. I just told him, listen, you've made it this far. Hopefully, you know, in the next few days you're going to get settled in with your mom and your sister, and things will calm down a bit, and, you know, hopefully in the future you'll be able to go back to your life that you had.
Вот это если вернетесь, такого не задавай. Що я зроблю в першу чергу, коли повернуся? Відбудую школу і садочок і розпочну роботу з садочку знову і в школі.
I was driving in my car many times for the few weeks that this was going on before I went over. Just so frustrated you couldn't do anything, and the way like it seemed like no one could do anything. We're helping the Ukrainians, but almost everything they really need, people couldn't provide, you know. And when the call came out for this mission, I thought, oh, thank God, I can get over there and do something.